Hello and welcome to VEDA Day 24. I'm back. We're back. We're here. So, what's today's video going to be? It's going to be kind of a test experiment video. In yesterday's video, I mentioned that I had switched up my microphone. I use exclusively personally and sometimes professionally the Zoom H6, and it comes with two different mic add-ons. It comes with this one, which has been the one that I've been using for the voiceovers, and then another mic that is in the H6 right now recording this intro. And this, I have this lav mic that I bought on Amazon, the Movo LV4-C cardioid. It was the cheapest lav with an XLR input that I could find on Amazon at the time because, you know, mama's cheap is all I'm gonna say. And this might be the purchase that I regret the most. I haven't had a lot of luck using it. I actually haven't liked how I sound when I use the lav recording. When I do record audio, I do my best to have at least two options of audio. I have the camera audio, which actually when the camera is close up, the audio is pretty good. I'd say that the levels are good. Yes, there is a little bit of noise, but when I have the time to clean it out, I think it cleans out really well. And then I also try to record using my H6, which I have off camera. The thing that I have noticed is like when I, hit the table or anything, those sounds to me are very obvious, and from an audio standpoint, usually not the best. You kind of want to avoid it. And with this guy, whenever I tack it on, even when I feel like it's at the most secure and you should be able to move and weave around a little bit, like when I laugh, it just seems to pick that up, and I get a lot of bumps, and I haven't been happy using this. I've been the happiest with this. I actually liked how I sounded in yesterday's video using the directional mic, I think is what it's called. I'm going to do my best to look up what these actual names are, and I'll put that information on the screen. But this video is basically going to be me reading a cover letter that I wrote to a job that I applied to today. So it's not going to make a lot of sense, and it probably is going to sound very fake and weird, but I might be able to snip something together using it to create sort of a online application cover letter video. I don't know, I might use it, but I just wanted to read something that I just recently wrote and read out loud about 5 times already. So that's what we're going to be doing today. And we'll see which one in the end I like the most. And that's the video. So let's get to it. Okay, so we are back. I've moved the Zoom H6 over here, and I'm now using I actually looked them up, hold on. And I'm actually using the mid-size mic. Okay, so these were the names of the mics that I used previously. So the first one I used was, let's scroll up, was the XY stereo mic, which is this guy. Specifically, it's XY for the H6, and it's a stereo mic. And then the other one I have is the mid-side mic, which that's the one that I've been using the most frequently. But yeah, so a little description of what these mics should actually be used for when you're doing audio properly, which I'm obviously not, or maybe I am, we'll find out. The XY miking technique is optimal when you want to cover a wide area and still capture sound sources in the center with clarity and definition, making it great for all types of live stereo recording. So, kind of using it properly, I guess. And then the mid-side mic is an incredible technique that allows you to actually adjust the width of the stereo image after it's been recording, making it especially useful for film, video, and television projects. Sound like magic, read on. Okay, that wasn't helpful. So it's directional, and obviously will pick up sounds kind of around the whole area. So if you are wanting to, oh, there it is. I see it right there. I should have just kept reading. The basic concept behind the MS recording is that the mid microphone picks up signal coming from the center, while the side mic creates ambiance and directionally by adding a subtracting information from either side. The technique works well whenever you need a variable amount of room sound, which I don't. I don't want room sound. In fact, I'm anti-room sound, especially in this corner because I've got the freaking road where my natural light comes from. There's a road right there, and then my neighbors upstairs are creaky. So that's not what I want. But when I'm in the closet recording voiceovers, it works pretty well. Those are the uses for both of these mics. And then obviously the lav mic is good for just focusing on, audio itself. You're wanting a good clean feed without all the noise around you. So obviously that's what it's for there. So to what this video is about, and that is kind of comparing the 3 different mics that I have. I have them loaded in Premiere already. I have them synced, and I also did a little bit of slight color adjusting. But so let's have a listen and let's see which ones sound better. I have an idea already, but I mostly just want to compare the 2 mics that I have for the H6 and if there is actually a major difference. Because if there is, I'd like to use the one that sounds better. Okay. So the first one was the XY mic. So let's take a listen to that one. Hello. I hope this cover letter finds you well and safe. I came across your job posting on Glassdoor looking for a video editor for your gaming channel, and as I read through the job description, I know I can help your company grow and gain more views with my experience in video editing and animation graphics. Okay, so I was hearing the room tone, but the quality of my voice sounded good, and I didn't have to adjust the levels on that one at all. Levels looked good too. It sounded close enough. Like, it sounded true to my voice. It sounded clean, besides the room noise, which I could probably clean up. All right, so let's try. So the next one is the mid-side mic. Hello, I hope this cover letter finds you well and safe. I came across your job posting on Glassdoor looking for a video editor for your gaming channel, and as I read through the job description, I know I can help your company grow and gain more views with my experience in video editing and animation graphics. So it's very subtle, like super subtle, but I feel like the first one, my voice sounds less hollow. It's a little more clear, I think, because the direction is more directional than the mid-side, which sounds clean, but you are hearing more of the room, which you're gonna hear that in this final stage of this video because I was lazy and just kept the mid-side mic on the H6. So okay, so this is the lav. I did put in my headphones and checked the levels before I started. And the thing with this lav though, one, it was in mono, so that is gonna be a difference, I guess. But 2, did I say 1? I don't know. 2, I get a lot of bumps and I was worried about that, so I sort of adjusted the level of the mic to be a little lower than the other 2 mics just for that reason, and I did bring up the volume a little bit, but anyway, this is the lav. Hello, I hope this cover letter finds you well and safe. I came across your job posting on Glassdoor looking for a video editor for your gaming channel. So the lav does sound very different to me compared to the other 2. Obviously it is closer to my body, but also I feel like my voice sounds modulated. I don't know if modulated is the right word for this. It doesn't sound as crisp, I guess, like, and I did have to raise the volume and everything. I was a little too quiet, but again, I was worried about the bumps. Editing for clients and stuff, I definitely clean out any sort of bumps and that sort of thing, but it's my personal video. I do what I want, you know? It's whatever. But I think I do sound very different with that lav. I think that it's not picking up as the same amount of tone. I wonder if should I try and record it? You know what? I'm gonna try and record it in one of the stereo things, and I'm gonna double check the level. We're gonna do that right now. So remember how I just said in that right now, I needed some food in my body. Car's driving by. I needed some food in my body, and I've had a lot of water, so here we are. I did re-record it. I did it in one of the stereo inputs, and I triple checked the levels, and this time I just was like, you know what, I'm gonna treat this lav like I would any other lav, and did the levels that way. So we're now going to take a listen to the updated lav, see if we like it any better, and see if there's any mic hits or anything. I don't know, I haven't listened to it yet, so we're doing this together, y'all. Here we go. All right, let's try this again. Hello, I hope this cover letter finds you well and safe. I came across your job posting on Glassdoor looking for a video editor for your gaming channel, and as I read through the job description, I know I can help your company grow and gain more views with my experience in video editing and animation graphics. I started out editing for fun on my personal YouTube channel, which since the stay-at-home order here in Dallas, I've gone back to updating it with content. Right now I'm participating in VEDA, which is Video Every Day in April, and it's keeping my skills sharp and following my first passion, which is editing and motion graphics. I edit all videos in Premiere and have an at-home editing suite, and for the past few years I've worked as a production manager, lead editor, and producer for all types of clients and video content, with my focus being social media and online marketing campaigns for large corporate entities. You can see my website. Yeah, like every time I laugh, like it's like you hear this bump. It's like breathy bump, which, you know, when I hit the table and stuff, those mics will pick it up too. But I feel like that is not cool to me. You do hear cars zooming by still through the lav. Yeah, like sometimes when I breathe or get breathy, there's that extra sound that I've worked with other lavs in the past and have never had that happen with those lavs. So I think it's this one, but yeah. So I guess in a pinch, I can still use the lav. I just have to be okay with those weird bumps in the audio, which I don't know if I can be. But overall, I think that I liked the sound of the XY mic a little better than the mid mic, which makes sense because it's a little more centered directionally. But they both are still obviously picking up the sound around me. So, you know, if I want to clean that out, I will have to clean it out. So, you know, but that's just part of editing, is kind of cleaning up the room tone or adding the room tone to the spots that you've cut out, like spacing and whatnot, so that it's not so noticeable. But I think I've learned something today. And I hope you enjoyed watching this journey with me. That's really it for this video. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.